Around the holidays, I always make baked brie. It's the easiest thing to make. You get some brie and some puff pastry and you wrap it around. Do a little bit of egg wash on top, put it in the oven at 350 for 12 minutes. And there you go. I put some honey on top too.
Don't scroll. You've made it to burrata TikTok. Keep watching. Today we're going to make truffle burrata toast. Super easy recipe to make that you can enjoy as a snack or for lunch. First, we're going to cut open the burrata and we're going to scoop out that creamy, delicious cheese and place it on top of some freshly toasted ciabatta bread. Look how good that looks. Once you've added the cheese to the bread, we're going to drizzle some truffle oil on top, add some freshly cracked black pepper and hit it with some flaky salt, and there you have it. Follow for more.
This is the best chili recipe. I've been making it this way for over 20 years. First, you brown your hamburger with an onion, chopped, then drain. Next, I transfer it into the pot I'm using. Use Williams chili seasoning. I blend it in, then pour V8 juice over it. This time I use some with some pepper. Next, I use my Pampered Chef can opener and 2 cans of petite diced tomatoes. Next, I rinse the red beans and set aside. Once everything has become acquainted with each other, I add the beans. I use red kidney beans. I put them in about 30 minutes before it's time to serve. Add pasta, Fritos, and cheese, then serve. It's always a crowd pleaser.
Did you know that you can make these with stuffing? Combine a box of stuffing mix already made up, 1 pound sausage, 3 cups of cheddar cheese. Mix it all together and roll it into balls. Bake at 350 for 25 minutes. Sprinkle some chopped basil on top and add toothpicks and enjoy.
Yo, what's this? This is Nurungji, Korean scorched rice. It's elegant, it's simple to make, it's nutritious, full of flavor, smoky, nutty, rustic. Let's get started. All right, here we go. Step 1, change t-shirts. Step 2, do some kung fu. Step 3, get a steel pan. Step 4, get some rice, transfer it from the jar to the pan. The rice just needs to cover a layer on the bottom. Next step, get your wife to wash the rice.
No way!
You wash your own rice. Cover the rice with a thin layer of water. Cover at medium-high heat. When you hear that noise, lower to medium-low and come back in 45 minutes. When she comes off the pan, she's ready to go.
This is a pretty easy snack you can make with some rice papers. Take a few and cut them up into triangles. Add about 1/2 inch of frying oil to a pan. You can test the heat by placing a wooden stick in and looking for bubbles. Fry your rice paper for a few seconds, and then dry it off on a paper towel. I'm adding a little bit of cinnamon and sugar. Dip is just 1 part yogurt, 1 part cream cheese, and some blended fruit. Oh my god.
Today I combined my passion for Nobu and caviar and created these crispy rice, tuna tartare, and caviar bites. Strain your sushi rice for 2 minutes because we need it clean. Put in a pot with water, rice vinegar, sugar, salt. Set your stove to medium heat and mix it up, baby. Place your rice in some saran wrap and make it into a flat sausage kind of thing and put it in the refrigerator for 30 minutes. Next, grab some tuna and dice it. You want it really small like this. Throw your tuna in some spicy mayo to get the tartare. Cut your rice into small rectangles and fry them with oil till they're brown and crispy on each side. For the toppings, start with the tuna tartare and finish it up with some beautiful caviar. And oh my gosh, look at how cute they are. These make for a perfect appetizer, and the best part is they taste amazing.
Let's make apple pie tart with sugar cookie dough. First, your dough. Open it up, take half, bite it. It's good. Get a spring form pan. Get something flat, press it out till it looks like this. Place your crust on a sheet tray. Place in your oven. Bake in a 350-degree oven until golden brown. Cookie crust is baked. Set it aside. Now get some Granny Smith apples, about 4 of them. Peel them. Dice up your apples into little bitty pieces. Get a good old pot. Add in your apple. Get 1 lemon. Zest it and juice half. 1/3 cup brown sugar. 1/3 cup white sugar. 1 flour. A tablespoon of cinnamon. Nutmeg. Freshly grated. Ooh, how pretty. 4 teaspoons salt. Good vanilla. Tablespoon or so. Your apples a stir. Cook until the apples have softened. Now the topping. To a bowl. Get 6 tablespoons. Grate your butter into your bowl. 3/4 cup of flour. 1/4 cup white sugar. 1/4 cup brown sugar. Combine with 2/4 perfect crumble. The assembly. To your cookie crust. Add in your apples. Get your crumb topping. Add it as well. Look at our apple tart. Bake at 350 for about 30 minutes. After 30 minutes. My oh my, look how pretty that is. Serve a piece. Add on some whipped cream. And then you have, look at that, something delicious.
It's got to be lunch or snack time somewhere, so check this out. You take some salami, lay it out on your air fryer pan, add some spinach artichoke dip. It's tasty. Make sure it's all spread around there good. Throw it back in the air fryer for a couple of minutes. Comes out.
This is how you make the crispiest roast potatoes. First, we're going to cut the potatoes with edges like so. We're going to rinse off all the starch, do it maybe 2 or 3 times. Add some water, salt, rosemary, and some crushed garlic to a large pan. Fill a roasting tin with some oil. I use 50% goose fat and olive oil, but you can use whatever. Boil your potatoes until they're soft but not falling apart, and let them cool off like this. Place your potatoes in the preheated oil, and then you're going to cover them all evenly like this. Pop them in, and then take them out every 30 minutes and keep doing the same. You're going to make a nice little rosemary and lemon zest salt. Yeah, it's a bit fancy, but it takes it to another level. So just do these steps. Drain your potatoes, sprinkle the salt on them, and boom!
It's the holiday season and I'm officially in. You have something that looks like this.
On the 5th day of Snackmas, my true love gave to me the refusal to eat vegetables. I think it's a straight white male thing. So here is how I got him to love kale. The secret? A huge dollop of Greek yogurt. After that, it's just spices. I used garlic powder, rosemary, thyme, some red pepper flakes, sage, and salt and pepper. I won't make you watch me mix this all together. Then I put it in a little Dutch oven and baked it at 400 for 5 minutes. It'll shrink down because of the moisture in the kale. Topped it with a little bit of cheese and breadcrumbs and broiled that until it looked like this. And now my boyfriend eats vegetables.
Let's make Christmas Eve coquito. 4 egg yolks. Boom. To the party. Heat up 2 cans of evaporated milk. Just warm it up. We're going to slowly, gradually add it and whisk like crazy. Don't want to scramble the eggs so fast. Like this. Cinnamon, cloves, nutmeg. Boom. Sifter. Pour the spices in. So like that. Whisk. Put your whisker here. 2 cans of sweet condensed milk. To the party. 2 cans of coconut milk. Get it in. Whiskey up. White rum. 1.5 cups. Whisk it up. Get this in here. Chill overnight or at least 3 hours. Let's serve it. A little cinnamon. Let's garnish. Toast it. Nice and toasty. Dippity-doo.
Make the switch and stop drinking cow's milk. Instead, try this insanely creamy maple walnut milk alternative. My whole life, I thought I needed cow's milk for strong bones. But then I discovered the countries with the highest rates of osteoporosis actually drink the most milk. The animal protein in dairy causes our blood to be acidic, so your body actually takes calcium phosphate out of the bones in order to neutralize your blood, making your bones weaker. For dairy-free vegan recipes, head to my Instagram where I share.
Judy the Elf may have spent 1,200 years perfecting her hot cocoa recipe, but it's flawed.
Shaken, not stirred.
While watching the movie, I figured I'd put her recipe to the test, and starting off, we're going to use oat milk because it's time Santa got on the trend. We're also going to use dark and milk chocolate because she suggested we use extra chocolate. I like to heat my milk first and then pour in the chocolate and stir in some brown sugar and vanilla extract to help balance all of that rich chocolate flavor. Now I'm also adding a splash of vanilla creamer to help thicken things up and some cinnamon and cayenne that will literally kick anyone into the holiday spirit, even the Grinch. Now for the controversial instruction, to shake, not stir your hot chocolate, and honestly, this is a mess waiting to happen, and Judy should get her elf license taken away for recommending it. I've learned my lesson to never shake hot liquid, so instead, we're just gonna stir everything together until nicely incorporated. Once she's extra thickums, go ahead and pour her into your favorite mug, topped with coconut whipped cream, some crushed peppermint.
25 days of Christmas.
Hear me out. If you've never tried lemon ricotta pancakes, your life is seriously about to change. In a bowl, mix together all of the dry ingredients, and then in a separate bowl, mix together the wet. This baked lemon ricotta cheese from Trader Joe's is the secret ingredient, and it literally tastes like lemon cheesecake. Add in more lemon zest and lemon juice, melted butter, and then pour the wet mixture into the dry. Be careful, do not overmix your batter because you want it to be light and fluffy. Top these lemon ricotta pancakes with lemon curd and